Hey everyone out in the world. Hey Fronic, what's going on? This is Kenny at Lionel for Less. And I just want to make a quick video and show you guys what I've been doing tonight up in the train room. I did get a local job, so I'll be able to devote some time to the hobby now. I picked this engine up nasty, filthy, dirty. And the guy said, he said that thing ain't gonna run, so I got it at a fairly good price. None of the cars or anything, but yeah, I worked on it today for a couple hours, the shell. And and the big bonus was that 3 screws that were in the stubs were stripped, so I had a real fun time getting those out without an easy out. I basically just drilled the screws out, which is very risky on this stuff, because I really couldn't see. I tried to look through the windows and stuff, see if I was going to hit wires, but you really never know. But yeah, this cleaned up pretty nice, and I'm not by no means done with it. Smoke will come out of all 4 stacks. And we got her shining like new again. The doors are spring loaded. They do open and close like that. And I did find some other cars at in another location that go with this particular engine, and they were selling without the engine. So I was able to pick the cars up pretty at a nice price. So yeah, I'm happy with the way that's turning out. As you can see right there, there's one of the screws is still in there. I didn't bother to try to get it out the rest of the way yet. I'll probably just grab the pliers and screw that one out, because there is no top left to it. Or either that, or I'll snip it off and then drill it through there. But yeah, man, I got lucky. I didn't break any of the stubs. Didn't damage any wiring, anything. I found this to be really cool. This thing that goes by the smoke unit. You put the smoke unit so it'll blow through there. That black thing covers these up, and the smoke will then come out of all 4 of the nozzles up top. So if we get this going, it should look pretty cool. Like I said, right now I'm waiting on my wife. She was out anyway, so I said, hey, could you pick me up because you can test these with a regular alkaline battery. And I had one here at the house, but I forgot the first time I used it. Like, I don't know, it was last winter or some shit. Brand new, I bought them. And I plugged into a tender, and when I unplugged it, the damn post came off with it. I said, look at that shit. Quality. Only the highest you get nowadays for your hard-earned money. This thing has a series of plugs. There's only one on this part, but they plug into the truck. And here's the receptacle for the next one, because the car will have one coming out of it. And the board looks good. It doesn't, I don't see any evidence of magic smoke or anything, by it. But you never know until you fire them up. And this is what came out of it. So that thing ain't hitting the track until it gets a battery in it. This is a Proto 2 engine. Right now I'm in desperate need of a remote. I should have one within the next week or two. But yeah, the secondary market on the remotes really tightened up since the Wi-Fi came out. Yeah, and this part was down. You know, the bottom cover of the body. Like I said, I was so lucky I didn't hit any of those wires and speaker or something with that drill. Because yeah, I do not own an easy out. That's one thing I convinced myself today I'm going to go mark down that I need. But we'll open up the smoke unit, look at it, see what's going on, possibly put a new wick in there. Why not? The observation car also has a motor in it. It's not here yet. It should be here Friday, according to the mail. It may come Thursday. But I'm working local now, so you know, I have a chance to get back into the hobby a little bit and spend some time with my wife, because I rode hard this summer, man. You know, for like 7 months there, I was 3,500, 3,200, never, you know, like 29 1 week, but close to 3,000 miles a week. And you know, I was getting homesick too, to tell you the truth. The job just doesn't pay good enough to leave home like that. Back when our fathers would did it or something, yeah, it did. But like everything else, they've ruined trucking too. So we will get a battery here in a few minutes and hook it back up over here. And this is just a test track for now. Clean that up. Threw some things out, moved some things around. But yeah, I couldn't wait long enough to get the wood going on the side, because you know, I've got this engine. I want to see if it works. This is a 072 loop, and that's probably all there will be. I ain't gonna go and put 2 7 loops, you know, like I had before. I was running that little Boston and Maine alcohol around on it, just to make sure the power was all good and stuff, and it's just running through a Lionel transformer, because I have bricks now again, but I am waiting on a Power Master to come so I can regulate the voltage, you know. And I have no remote right now. So anybody out there that wants to sell a remote, even if it's broken, I can get it fixed. Give me a holler, leave a comment. I talked to a fellow who said he might sell me one. But, you know, might and if and maybe, and, you know, I don't like to live that way. Okay, God bless everyone. Behave yourself in this crazy world, man. This world is nuts. Look, they kidnapped the crew, man. These poor trains, Lionels and MTAs, all of them. Yeah, everybody leaves their little mark, you know. Takes something. And, you know, this is not even an e-buy. I mean, I've got some things from eBay, like, you know, Lionel trains, and was supposed to have 2 motors, had 1 motor. One time, it didn't have any motors. Dude sold me a dummy. And I told him, man, you sold me a dummy. On the phone, you know, I got a hold of him through eBay. because he didn't want to give my money back. And he said, "What's dummy, man?" You know, I says, "I guess I am, because I bought this engine from you." But PayPal, you always win. They always side with the customer. I know that from being, used to sell on eBay. And, the fees just got so high, and, then the customers, like at Christmas, they just get the trains to run them and then return them. They have 45 days to return anything for any reason. So, I just said, I can't do this no more over there. It was a good experience, though, of learning how to fix the pre-war and post-war stuff. But yeah, I have been getting more into learning the mechanics of what's in an MTH engine. I did get some literature from a fellow who is very knowledgeable at the stuff. And I hope I could go to that school they have for the techs, man. That would be real cool. You gotta get something out of that, learn something, by the time you leave. You just I gotta find a hobby shop that'll, not, they don't have to sponsor you, but they have to say, I'd like him to go, blah, blah, blah. There's the speaker. We'll probably replace that because, these MTH speakers, they don't have no balls. Alright, this is Kenny at Line Up for Lust. I may test this out later tonight. I may not. It's getting late. I have to work tomorrow. So, God bless you all. And I'll see you again next time. Hopefully this thing will be going around the track smoking. Okay. Be good, everyone. God's watching you.